To kind of end our beauty report, especially, you know, jumping into spring and summer. Everybody looks so amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you for our gorgeous models. So keep shopping for Tanluck 092030. Don't forget auto ship is available. That's the other thing. I love that you can get auto ship. All right, well, we're going to continue on hanging out together. My name is Helen Keeney, and now we're going to talk about Birkenstocks. Birkenstock, this is, by the way, the Birkenstock. So this is the brand that you know and love, and what we're doing is Birkenstocks on free shipping and handling and 5 flex pay. So this is the only place where you can get Birkenstocks. We put down 1/5 of the price and we'll ship it to you for free. I always want to mention this at the top of any shoe show that we do. Free exchanges are so important here at HSN, but especially when buying shoes. Because I know you want to put your shoe on, try it on, walk around. You could do that at home and you could do it for a month. If you want a different color, or a different size, that is 100% free. We do free exchanges. And also, if you're like, you know what, this isn't working out for me at all, you can return it as well. So you have 30 days to return the shoe. So I just want to mention that we're going to start out with the Arizona Stealth Buckle Sandal, and it's available in 2 colors. So I have the light rose, and then I also have it available in this really pretty surf green. Surf green is right here, and light rose is here. And I want to show you the buckles that are really cool. You know what? Come on out here, girl. Look at, Amy West, ladies and gentlemen. It is.
Do we wear pink on Wednesday?
We do.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I saw that you were wearing pink, and I was like, I'm still going to wear pink because it's cold in here today. It's cold. And this is my love sleeve.
Everybody's like, why don't you wear this little spaghetti? I said, because it's freezing in the studio. Yeah. That's why you always see me covered up. This is Amy West, who is one of our fashion experts here at HSN, lifestyle and travel expert as well. And I bring that up because travelers love Birkenstocks.
Travelers do love Birkenstock. You know my favorite game.
Where are you going on vacation?
Well, that is my favorite game. But my next favorite game is being on vacation and counting how many people are wearing Birkenstocks.
Right. Okay.
I got very lucky on my last trip. I just got back from Italy, and that's Europe. And everybody in Europe wears Birkenstocks, especially when they're traveling. So we saw a lot of Birkenstocks. But you know what? I didn't see these really fabulous EVA ones because these are new. They are fresh.
I love the buckle.
They're so fun.
I think this buckle is like that really cool, modern. It almost looks like little crystal jewelry, but it's this really fun. And this is the one you wear by the lake in the pool, right? Because Birkenstocks, you don't want to get them wet, but these are the EVA ones. So this is a little more, you know, spring, summer ready.
Yes, this is designed to get wet. You're absolutely correct. With our traditional Birkenstocks with the cork and latex and the suede sock lining, that's not something you want to get wet because it will compromise the molding, how it molds to your foot and customizes to your foot. However, with the EVAs, this is the one that we designed for you specifically because we know with a sandal, you're going to be by the beach, you're going to be on your cruises, on your boat, you're going to be doing things that you want to be able to get your shoe wet, and that's what this is for. The EVA is a moldable foam, and you can see that you're still going to get that contoured footbed, which is the DNA of our brand, right? Like that is what makes our shoe special. That is what will never change, and we are making sure that you have all of that support for your foot. Now, no, it doesn't mold to your foot like the cork and latex one. You're definitely going to need a traditional Birkenstock. However, this is that one that's easy to travel with. I wore these all over Italy. My mom, she said, what are you packing? You know, we both did carry-on only. And I said, honestly, I'm just bringing my Birkenstocks. I brought traditional ones, I brought the EVAs. And the year before I had gone, I wore my EVAs.
I can't believe you go to Italy like an entire vacation with a carry-on.
Oh, yes.
I have yet to achieve that.
Listen,
I can't even go away for one night with You're going to teach me. You got to teach me your packing
edit for you.
I would love that.
I will teach you my ways, young Jedi.
Samantha Brown has tried.
Oh, man, man, if she can't teach you, I don't know. I'll give it a try.
So $10.99 now sizing. Here's what I also love about buying at HSN. We've done the conversion for you. So I'm a 7.5, and you can see we had it was like 7.5. I'm a 38. See, there it is. So I'm a 7.5 because I buy 7.5 when I buy shoes. 38. See, we do the conversion for you because Birkenstock is a European brand, and this is 5 through 11. And if you've got a wide foot or a narrow foot, you can adjust. These are actual adjusting.
Yes. Absolutely still adjusting, and that's one thing I'm glad you pointed out, because a lot of the dupes that you'll see out there, they don't adjust on the straps. They definitely do not have the contoured footbed. So listen, there's no alternative to the original. The original is the best.
All right, the item number is 887522. We're gonna continue on, and you know, I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be like speed dating. We have got so many styles. We're gonna be going this table, that table, this table, because we have 2 colors of our next one. This is the Sydney Luxe Burko Fleur Sandal. This is the original Birkenstock footbed, available in the faded purple. Look at the buckles, look at the style, look how cool that is. And then white. So this is the, these aren't, the straps are that famous material, the man-made Burko Fleur, which is not leather, but easy to clean, easy to take care of, really super soft on the inside. I know you're gonna give all the details.
Yeah, still super great quality. I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but Birkenstocks are still made in Germany. So they are still top quality. Every single shoe, it could have anywhere from 50 to 100 people actually touch this, make sure that it's, you know, to the quality and the standards that you have come to love and expect from a Birkenstock. So I'm just opening up the strap here so you can see the underside of it. You have that great felt on the underside. It's super soft up against your skin. And then the Burko Fleur, it is a man-made product, but it's still just amazing quality, and it's gonna last and last. I love that people who have Birkenstocks will tell me they've had them for 10, 15, sometimes 18 or 20 years, and that is because the quality of our construction and our materials is so superior.
People collect them. I mean, we've had people say they have 20 pairs, 30 pairs. I will tell you, I have 3 pairs now.
Yes.
And I bought them all at HSN. And we have some of the Papilio in this. I have 2 of them of the Papilio, which are a little bit more like a dressier Birkenstock, but I have the original Arizona, which is what this is based on.
Yes.
It's like a twist on that original Arizona style.
Yeah, you'll see that it actually has a slightly more narrow strap. I'm glad that you brought that up, because to look at it, you know, to the eye, it does look a little bit like the Arizona, the iconic Arizona, but the straps are a little bit more tapered here. They're a little slimmer, so if you're like maybe something that's just like slightly less chunky or like a little bit more narrow on the foot, that's this. Then you've got that nice wider buckle, which I love that gold contrast on both of these colors. It really stands out.
These are getting like more and more high fashion. They're so in, and they're in everywhere, like globally. Like you were talking about being in Europe, and I went on vacation. I took a river cruise to Germany last year.
Yes.
And obviously in Germany, it's like, you know.
Home of the Birkenstock.
It's like the national brand.
Are you even German if you don't wear Birkenstocks?
And we went to like smaller cities like Cologne and like along the river and things like, and Birkenstock, it was like like men, women, babies, like literally everybody. But it's the fashion.
Yeah.
It is not, and here like it's not just college campuses. It's like, you know, my daughter's 25, me and my mom who's 91, we all can wear Birkenstocks.
And my 10 and 15-year-old.
Right.
I mean, it's truly an ageless shoe. And I was thinking about this today. You know, our heritage, over 250 years Birkenstock has been around. So the tradition is really iconic. Then you have silhouettes that have literally been around for over 60 years. When you are around that long, it really ups to more of a status shoe, right? It really hits icon status. And so there's something about when you have a Birkenstock on, the timelessness of it, it really is a cultural phenomenon. It has that cult following, and people don't just like Birkenstocks, they love them. Yes. They love the way that they feel, they love the way they look, and they are the perfect outfit completer.
100%. The item number is 887942, and like I said, we're gonna be moving quick. Now remember, with 5 flex pay, it's only $26 and free shipping and handling to get home the Birkenstocks. You love them and keep them. 4 more payments of those $26 with no interest and no fee. Come with me, we're scooching over to the other table because we've got more styles for you. And actually, these are the ones that I'm wearing. I thought these were so cute. Chunky, that's what I love. The Arizona Chunky Sandal, again, based on that original Arizona. We've got 3 colors. I've got the sage green, and then I'm wearing them in the light rose because it's pink day here at HSN. And then this one is called Sandcastle.
Yes.
And I thought that these were really, really cute and kind of, it's like funky and chunky, you know? Because I like that they've got like, because you're tall and modelly. So when you're my height, and I went to the doctor the other day and I was like, am I still 5'4" and 3/4"? At this point, I'm just hoping to hold fast.
Right.
Because I used to be 5'5" and I've held fast because I'm standing up straight.
Good job,
but,
good job.
Thank you. But I do like having like a little, it gives me like a little bit of height. Like, look how adorable these are.
It's really cute as an outfit completer for what you have on too.
They're so cute.
It never ceases to just delight me at how fabulous a Birkenstock can make an outfit. It really can step it up. I mean, depending on if you go neutral or if you decide to go with one of our more fashionable silhouettes, it really can just put your outfit over the top or really finish it off and polish it off really lovely. So you're so right. This is this really fun, funky, chunky look to it. So it's giving you that platform, but this is still that EVA material. So it's going to be a little bit lighter than your average platform. This one is pretty dense EVA, so there's a little bit of a heft to it, I'm not going to lie, but it's still lighter weight because you've got that cork and latex, so it feels really nice and light on the foot. You're also going to have that nice natural rocking motion here, so when you step.
But this is the original footbed in this one.
And this is the
original
original
Even though it's all surrounded by funky cuteness.
Exactly. The main thing, you know, we are grounded in health and wellness. That's what our tradition is all about. And so
I wish I was grounded in health and wellness. I'm trying, girl, but
you just need to hang out with me more.
I do need to hang out with you more.
Grounded, Helen.
I will get more grounded in health and wellness.
I will ground you.
Danya, are you grounded in health and wellness? But you know, I love that our stylist is Rebecca today for the show. Put Danya in white pants because what I love about this is with that white platform, you could wear the white pants because that's like Florida's national animal is the white pants.
I know. I almost wore white pants today,
right.
but I decided to go with you because you were the cool girl. So I went with the denim today, so we could twin like the besties that we are.
Like the besties that we are. There you go. But I love that they have the white base. I mean, you wear your khakis in this. That would be adorable. You wear your white pants in that. That'd be so cute.
Yes.
Shorts, skirt, you know, Bermudas. I know we had a DG2 Today special with Bermudas. These are so cute with Bermudas.
Oh, absolutely. Really adorable and really just kind of stands out. So, you know, whether you're new to Birkenstock or you're a Birkenstock collector, I mean, imagine wearing these around your friends. It's really going to get a lot of looks. So they're going to be like, whoa, that's the Arizona, that's the Birkenstock that we know. What is with this new platform?
Right.
So that is what Papilio is all about. It's really our opportunity to step it up in the fashion realm and also give you actual physical height. So this is a nice full inch platform that you have. And what you said is true. You are getting the DNA of our brand, that contoured footbed that gets better and better the more you wear it. It's going to mold to the bottom of your foot. It's going to support you in the way that you need it best, accustomed to your foot. So here's a view of the layers. The first thing that you're going to see there is the bottom has a layer of jute. That's helping hold everything together. Then you have that layer of cork and latex that's in the middle. Both of those are natural products, by the way. We can go into how the cork is made later. Then we have another layer of jute, all of those holding together. And then the top layer that you'll see there is that suede sock lining, which to me is such a signature thing for Birkenstock, that feel, that tactile feel when you slide your foot and you feel that suede sock lining. It keeps your foot dry. And what happens is the more that you wear this, and by the way, maybe just wear it for a few hours each day when you first get it and allow for that breaking in process. And what we mean by that is the weight of your body and the heat from your body will start to distribute as you walk in these. And you'll start to see like little toe prints pop up. All of that is where it's starting to mold to your foot. And the way that we kind of give an illustration is kind of like when you walk in the sand. And when that sand kind of rises up to like cup your foot in all its little angles and curves, that's what this does. So by the time you reach that 8th day, it's going to start to feel a lot more comfortable. Because when you first put it on, it is a little bit firm. I think a lot of us are used to that cushion footbed that is really popular these days. So this is not that. This is going to have a firmer feel to it, but then it's going to kind of melt and mold to your foot, giving it a lot more support and feeling so much more comfortable than
I'm a huge fan of the Papilio of Birkenstock. Really, it's like that footbed that you know and love, but with higher style. But they are, let's be honest, it's a little bit more money, but $120. You only put down $24. The shipping is usually almost $11, and today it's free. So get it home, treat yourself. I know that you know what, I confess, I bought the same style in 2 different colors.
Yes.
I know, I never do that.
That's when you know
but
it's
I did it
good,
with the Papilio by
especially the
Birkenstock
shoe.
because I just love them so much. And then Julie Truster, who's a guest here at HSN, saw them on my feet, asked me where I got them. I said I got them here. The next time I saw her, she was wearing them.
I love it.
Oh, I got these too.
There you go.
Oh, I gotta put these on now.
New kid shoes.
New kids on the block. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. Oh, I just popped these on in the pink. These are the Madrid Big Buckle EVA Slide Sandal. And the Madrid, and by the way, we're moving fast. If you don't see what you want, wait 5 minutes, we got something else. Surf green is what Amy's showing you. And then I also have the light rose, which is what I'm wearing. Then we also have it in eggshell, and it's almost like a little tortoiseshell color. You know, this is really this kind of off-white coffee cappuccino color. And then we have black, and the black is really cool because the buckle is this, you know, seriously, you know, black shiny buckle. It's really very cool.
Yeah.
But this is the one, again, I pop these on. You wear these around the, you know, around the pool, around the lake, boating, and then they're just, because they're light as a feather, honestly.
Yeah. So speaking of travel, we were talking about this. This is the lightest shoe you will ever pack. And I mean, it definitely takes up 0 space in your bag, especially this is how I pack them. I do like this. This is the lightest weight shoe you'll ever pack, and it's so comfortable. As I mentioned, I totally wore my EVAs all around Europe. They're great for walking in. They have great traction, so you're not gonna slip and fall on any of the cobblestones or anything that you're around. Most importantly, when you're at the beach, when you're on the cruise, when you're by the pool, you're able to wear these. You're gonna look fabulous, but you're also gonna know you have all that support, and you're not gonna damage or compromise your shoe. You've got that great deep heel cup. You've got that arch support supporting all 4 arches of the foot. Then you have that nice wide toe box and that raised toe bar. Your toes are gonna be able to stretch out. You're gonna have that natural gripping motion, which helps keep the shoe on, but also gives more circulation to your legs. And overall, you're gonna have much better health and wellness for your entire foot and your legs.
And I know Donna's wearing this. I love that she's wearing the surf green with an outfit that is more green, because you can almost see that the surf green has a bit of blue, like almost like an aqua to it.
Yeah,
but I love, but the blues and the greens, like, see how it all goes together? It's like this kind of great cruise outfit. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I know. Where are you cruising to, Donna?
Can I come?
You're gonna go to the Western Caribbean, just right off here off our coast. You're gonna go someplace more exotic. You decide. Choose your adventure.
Exotic Tampa.
Exotic Tampa.
Donna, is that where you're going on vacation?
A lot of people do vacation here.
Yeah, I know they do.
We love it.
I know.
We love it.
And you know, this is another thing where it's like, I love the idea how lightweight these are to travel. These seem like the shoes that you leave at the front door. You're gonna go walk the dog, you just slide in. It's like slide and go. You're gonna go check the mail, you're gonna go pick up the kids. This is the one you just slide and go. And I will tell you that my mom, as I'm talking about my mom constantly, she does not wanna like bend over and do the, you know, any kind of buckle or tie things or this and that. I love that you can just slide in and then feel secure and stable in these.
Yeah, the convenience of them is amazing. I talked about this earlier today, and people always seem to laugh at this. So my husband and I, we do a whiskey walk at night. You know, a little whiskey, we go for a walk.
You've told me about the whiskey walk.
Yes. This is the shoe that I wear. I wear my EVS because it's right outside my door.
Yes.
I do not keep my traditional Birkenstocks outside the door because of humidity and rain, but I keep my EVAs right outside the door, so I have that convenience of being able to walk the dog, go for our whiskey walk in the mail, to your point. Also, for people who maybe want a replacement for their house shoe, like maybe you're ditching your warm fuzzy slippers that you wear in the winter, you want something a little bit cooler that's gonna give you better support. This makes for a phenomenal house shoe just to wear around your house.
All right, black is now the #1 seller, and I know that we have black in different ones. This one is all black. If you love black leggings and want to throw these on, I don't think there's a better shoe. And at $54.95, it's only $10.99 and free shipping. We do not always do free shipping. These are usually $5.50 to ship. I want to reiterate that we do free exchanges, so you can exchange for a different size or a different color in anything you buy here. But I like to really, you know, kind of remind everybody during a shoe show, because we mail you a fresh, brand new pair of shoes. not the one you get at the department store that everyone in town has stuck their foot in. You get a brand new fresh pair sent to your house, try it, wear it around. If you love it, you can keep it. If you don't, you can return it. If you want to exchange it for a different size or color, that is 100% free. We even pay the return shipping and the shipping to mail the new one out to you. So I want you to order whatever you want and feel completely stress-free about it.
Yeah, so low stress. And by the way, we have so much bigger selection than what you'll see anywhere in the marketplace. You know, you might go to a store and see a stand, you're gonna see a handful of silhouettes. Just in this hour alone, we probably have more silhouettes than you would see in the average market store
you know what, you're 100% right about that. When I see Birkenstocks in the department store, there's a high-end department store that's known for their great shoe department. And I do like looking at them. They maybe have 5 styles.
Right.
And they may have, and it's always you hold the shoe up, you wait for somebody to come by, and the service at this place is actually pretty good, but they go to the back and then they come back with a different color or a different size to go, we don't have the color or size you wanted, but how about this? And I'm like, why would I wear the wrong size? Like, why would I buy that? That always was a mystery to me. Donnie's wearing the white, and I think that's, again, that universal. We're calling it eggshell when you order it. That is, I think, the only eggshell shoe in the entire show.
Oh, okay.
I believe. I could be wrong.
Yeah. That's a newer color for us, and it's really on fire.
Yeah, we're going to go to a little break, and I'm going to stand here and read this.
Okay.
But I started doing what you did. All right.
Who's leading the show here?
I just follow you. We're going to take a little break, and then we're going to come right back, so stay tuned.
HSN Plus has more live channels. Welcome, my friends. More ways to shop. More of this.
I'm here to collect my $25 gift card.
HSN Plus has more of what you love, all in one place.
This is amazing.
All for free.
You're the best.
Watch and shop what's happening now, or catch up on what you might have missed.
Let's have some fun. Come on in.
Okay, you're bringing in the base.
See what all the plus is about. Watch free everywhere you stream.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN Card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN Card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you can get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
We jumped to hsn.com to celebrate May, which is Clinique month, and we're bringing you exclusive deals on your favorite products, and it's all month long. You can get free shipping and handling, special pricing, and it's on all the Clinique items. This week, we're actually doing a special on the Clinique Take the Day Off Duo. It's 30% off. So check it out. We don't do live hours with Clinique, but we have lots of products on hsn.com. So check those out. We're continuing on with Birkenstock. We're doing a special hour with my friend Amy West here, and it's all free shipping and handling. This is $10.72 to ship, but today for my show, Zero, we love Zero. This is the famous Arizona sandal. So I told you I have 2 of the Papilio. The other one I have is this one. I'll tell you which color I have, and I have the Arizona. It's the classic, it's the OG, $115, $23 on FlexPay. This is the gold. We also have it available in white, and then, you know, white with a white base here, and then it has kind of like a hematite tone buckles. This one is called Stone, and next to mocha, dark brown and black.
That's right.
That's
and
how
you
good
have,
I am, Brandon.
You have mocha? Did I guess that right? Do you have the mocha
I
one?
do have the mocha, you're right. So I'm going to show you the difference between Stone has a little bit more gray in it, and mocha is a little bit more of a kind of like a cappuccino. I love mocha is a perfect color. This is the dark brown. I only have 70 left. Dark brown is always very, very popular. I have to tell you, when I was deciding, the reason I went with the mocha is because I live here in Florida, and I feel like even in the fall, when I can wear these all year round, I felt like this is like Florida's version of a fall color. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't do like the deep dark. And then of course black, and I love the black because it has those black buckles. Notice how the hardware is different. Like on the gold, it's literally the gold color buckles.
Right.
So in the black, it's the black buckles. I think one of the ones that's the biggest contrast is the white with that hematite tone buckle, but this is the OG Arizona, right?
The OG, yep, and I've got mine on too. I'm wearing the gold.
Oh, you're wearing the gold, yeah,
These are pretty much my favorite Arizonas are the gold because they, again, easy to dress up, easy to dress down, look great with jeans, look great with a dress, and Arizonas as a whole are gonna look that way, but I just think they add a little pop. You know me, I'm a little extra, so I can't do anything.
In a good way.
I'm extra. If you don't like me, go find less.
Listen, nobody wants boring. I always want extra. I love that.
We keep it fun. We keep it fun. But we just love this. So Arizona's celebrating over 50 years. This silhouette is really, I think in America specifically, when we think of Birkenstock, we think of the Arizona, and that's because when it came over here, it was during kind of the hippie movement, and so this was the silhouette that was on fire. So we think about, the shoe our parents wore, and then the shoe that we aspire to, and then the shoes we wore to college. We usually think of the Arizona. In fact, a lot of people are shocked to see that there are other silhouettes that aren't the Arizona. And so that's what's so fun about these hours is that we get to show all of them. But you couldn't have more of an icon if you're going to start with a Birkenstock and you don't know which direction to go, but you want that classic Birkenstock look and feel. The Arizona is
here.
That two-strap, chunky look. It's classic. It's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. And of course, you get the DNA of our brand. You get that contoured footbed. And we can go through all of that right now if you want. We have that nice deep heel cup. You can see how deep that is. And when you slide your foot into it, you want to make sure that your heel is in the inside of the footbed. Also that your toes are inside of that toe box. Then you have that nice arch support that's supporting all 4 arches of the foot. We don't just have one. We actually have 4 on each foot. Then you have that big wide toe box so that your toes can stretch out, that raised toe bar so that you have great circulation. You can kind of, move your toes around. It really does stimulate extra circulation. And that is what makes up the footbed. Now, the more you wear it, again, it's going to get better and better. It's going to actually contour to your foot. It's going to create a custom experience for your foot, supporting you where you have the most needs. So I talk about this all the time. I have arthritis in my big toe. I got it. My podiatrist, when I went, he's like, you have this about 15 years earlier than you should. I was like, cool. What do I do now? And of course, they want you to get into something custom. And so I have like the little inserts and things that you can use. It's not very convenient to have to constantly take those things in and out of different shoes. What I love about my Birkenstock is that from the minute I put them on, they are already locked in. They are already customized to my foot, to each individual foot. And so every pair of Birkenstock that I put on, they're immediately already as the perfect support, what I need, custom to my feet. So for that reason, I'm going to tell you, don't share your Birkenstocks.
Right.
Don't let your aunt, your mom, your daughters.
Don't share your toothbrush and your Birkenstocks.
That's right. It's good foot hygiene.
I listen to her.
Share.
She knows everything. So that, yes. And also the dark brown that you're holding is the most popular.
Love
because
that.
you touched it.
Because I touched it.
It's not the most popular, yeah. I mean, it's a great universal. And a lot of the country, like California, my daughter lives in California, this is 24/7. Yeah. I know it's spring, summer, kind of everywhere now, and now everyone can buy it and wear it. But Texas, you think of New Mexico, Arizona. There's so many places where this is 24/7. I know here in Florida, we wear these all year round.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do love that we make them for all seasons, but absolutely you can wear this year round. And of course, if you are 15, like my daughter, you're going to wear them with socks. So you can definitely wear them year round.
I'm going to draw the line on being a cool kid. I don't like the sock look, but I know it's the style.
Did you know?
I know it's the style.
I forget which one of our models was saying. I think it was Erin. She said that she went walking around downtown St. Pete and that a bunch of young teenage boys barked at her because she didn't have socks on with her.
Yeah,
Birkenstocks.
because it was somehow.
Because her dogs were showing. That's what the kids call your toes or your dogs. Well,
I'm sorry.
We digress just a little bit, but the point here is that whether you wear them with socks or without, whatever the times and the trends and the fashions may be, it is correct, because in Europe, a lot of people do wear them with socks. It's totally acceptable and it's totally fine. It's whatever
Unless
your
I'm at the airport, because then you got to take your shoes off and go through security.
yeah,
I'll wear the socks. You'll see me then.
Yeah,
so don't say, wait a minute, Helen, I heard you on TV say you'd never wear socks unless I'm going through security.
Yes.
Then you definitely will.
You got to get pre-checked. Then you have to take your shoes off.
Is this another travel trip? I am definitely getting that.
This is my gift to you today. Just lots of tips you didn't ask for.
No, I need that. These are the exact tips I need. So $23 in free shipping and handling. You can have the classic Birkenstock that everybody's talking about. Do we have that still that has like the history of Birkenstock? Didn't it start in like 12,000 BC?
12,000, yes. It was the very first shoes that the cavemen.
What year was it? 1774. There you go.
Yes, I'm so glad we get to take a look at this. So over 250 years of tradition. In 1774, Johann Birkenstock was our first registered shoemaker. And then fast forward his, children and grandchildren. In 1902, we created our first insert, a contoured footbed insert that you would put into shoes. Well, it was such a hit, they decided to create their own shoes. And of course, these shoes customized to your foot. And that in 1963, we had our first silhouette, which was not the Arizona, as many people think. It was the Madrid.
I was wrong.
It was the Madrid.
And
that is
I'm fired from the Birkenstock shows. I thought it was the Arizona. It's the Madrid was the first one.
The Madrid, yes, over 60 years old. Then in 1966, so that's what we have 50 years.
My producer said I'm embarrassed for you. Like, I just humiliated myself on national television. I failed in front of millions of people. I doubled down on something that was wrong.
She's blushing.
Yeah.
No, that's what most people do think, that the Arizona was the very first, but it is one of our icons. It's definitely up there. Also,
by the way, I have another update. The gold you are wearing, because again, you're touching it, is now wildly popular. Everyone's getting it, and right now we still have all sizes. And this is what you recommend to go with everything. It's the gold. That's what you have.
I love the gold, and it's like jewelry for your feet. I feel like the gold is another neutral. It just looks fantastic, and whatever. If you don't wear gold jewelry, that's still okay. You can mix your metals. You can have fun with it, but it really is a very elevated look. And of course, that upper is that Birko floor. It's a top quality material.
And it's
a
so
man-made
soft.
material.
I don't know how to show that. I feel like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I know it has the little cheat sheet, what color it is. But here it's so incredibly soft.
Yeah.
So there's no break-in period for how soft it is against your skin.
Correct.
That's the thing I
I'm
wanted
glad
to tell you.
That.
Yeah, because when we say there's break-in, because this literally customizes to your foot.
Yes.
It's like a custom orthotic almost, right?
Yes.
Because the weight of your body customizes it into that natural cork. 086235, that's the item number, 086235, if you would like to grab that. The item number is on your screen. And remember, we're doing free shipping and handling for the whole hour. And also, we are doing 5 flex pay for the whole hour. Now, I do want to mention the blazer that I'm wearing. Now, it's funny. I wore this in navy the other day with Juliana. I had an hour with her home show. It's a G by Juliana blazer. She came out and wore the exact same blazer in the exact same color.
I love
she
it.
was not, she said, I saw you on TV too. I wanted to button it so you could just see how great the fit is. I always wear blazers undone, but I just wanted to show you the way the tailoring is.
This is a G sweater too.
Is it? I just love it. And by the way, this tank is a 2-pack, and it's also G by Juliana, which I love. And the jeans are also Juliana, by the way. The jeans are also. I'm like so head to toe Juliana today. So you can go to Host Closet on hsn.com. That's what you put in the search if you ever see the host wearing something. You can also message me on Facebook. I'll also tell you what I'm wearing. But if you want to get to that information quicker, that's how you do it. All right, well, I'm going to scooch over here. So we're going to continue on. Now, the Glenda, this is the one I told you I was wearing. They didn't have my size because I'm a 7.5 and I needed the 7.5, and that is size up, and it really was too big. It was too big to even, but this is the Papilio, and I have one very similar to this. The one I have has 2 buckles, it's very similar to this, and I did buy it in 2 colors.
Yes.
And the 2 colors I got are very similar to each other, but I can't explain myself. I just love it.
You just love it so much.
So I have green tea is the first color. Look at that pretty green tea.
That's beautiful.
And then we also have it in sage. And I want you to think sage I usually think of as a green, but the green tea is the green. The sage is more like a blue, like almost like a blue-green.
Yep.
This is pecan. Which is a beautiful, rich brown. And then that is the dark tea, like a nice cup of English breakfast tea. And that's the sandcastle.
Yes.
So I bought it in sandcastle, and then I also bought it in, the first one I had was like this pink color, like a ballet pink. I don't know, I mean, this is like from years and years ago, and I don't think they even make that color. But I bought the sandcastle because I thought that's a great, like, neutral color.
Yes.
But I really love the green tea. I really love this green tea, and what I love about the Papilio is that it's the Birkenstock footbed that you know and love, but it becomes a dressy shoe.
Yeah,
And
it really does.
I just love it.
This, again, Papilio by Birkenstock is where we get to play with fashion a little bit more. We get to have a little bit, explore our silhouettes even more, and we give you extra height. So you can see this is more of a wedge. We've given you, it's a 1-inch platform here that goes up to about a 1.5-inch wedge. It's a very gentle slope, so it doesn't put pressure on your joints of your toes. Because I have arthritis in my toe, I thought that my days of wearing heels were long gone. I used to walk the runways in stilettos and all sorts of crazy shoes, and I love them. I'm tall, I still love a heel, and so when I found out about Papilio, I was floored. I was like, oh, I can actually still wear heels and not feel miserable the next day, because when I just try to wear sometimes just a boot with a block heel, the next day, I will be in so much pain. But when I wear my Papilio, it's Birkenstock. It gives me the support that I need. It has the same contoured footbed. It molds to your foot, so you're getting all of that support, but it's also been designed specifically to give you that height without adding all that pressure in the places that really are pain points on your foot. So you can see you still have that deep heel cup, you still have that arch support, you have that wide toe box that you don't see in a lot of heels, right? And then you have that raised toe bar as well. And this is that beautiful nubuck leather. This is going to last and last. This is a shoe that is, honestly, yes, it costs a little bit more than some of the other styles that we're seeing, but it is just going to last you and get better and better the more that you wear it, just like those. But even like all of this leather, oh my gosh, can you just, the character that will develop the more and more you wear it.
Oh yeah, and again, this one is genuine leather, as Amy pointed out. We have all the colors. The sizing has been converted for you. If you're a 5, 5.5, the 36, you see how it goes, 11, 11.5, the 42. So you guys can see this, but this is the only one we've got in the show that's a little bit more of an elevated kind of wear. You see Donna wearing it. You could wear it with pants and shorts, but if you're wearing like a maxi dress, or it's a little more dressed up, I think, the Papilio when you talk about it, or a little bit more higher style. And it's a little more expensive. I mean, it's definitely a little more expensive as well. So we're gonna continue on, and we have another Arizona, and this is where we start to have fun with the Arizona. Maybe you're an Arizona fan, you already have 15 pairs, but you don't have these.
No, you don't.
Black zebra or pecan zebra.
These are amazing.
We only have 200 in each. These are going to be specialty that not everybody has. You're going to go to a department store. This is why you come to HSN.
Yes.
For the collectors.
Exactly. These are more limited edition. Again, I love that as Birkenstock, we stay tried and true to our icons. Our footbed never changes, but we get to have a little bit of fun with our silhouettes and with our icons, and this is one of the ways that we do that. So you have this really beautiful metallic print that's on your Arizona here that just kind of shines, gives you a little bit of that kind of jewelry for the foot. Again, our buckles are also designed to kind of shine and give a little bit more of that accessorization for your feet. So this is truly special. I love that it just pops, and the black is really fun too. If you want a little more of a subtle look to the texture, the black is really great as well.
It's really great. And remember, we do free exchanges. So maybe you're like, okay, this is really cool, I want to get it. Don't feel like once you get it, that's it, you're stuck with it. You can return it. If you want, you have 30 days, you can return it, no problem. Or you can exchange it for a different color or size, and that's free. We'll pay the return shipping and the shipping back to you, because we're doing a free shipping hour here. These are usually $10.72. So if you're thinking, oh, if I get the wrong size, I gotta return it and pay that shipping and back ship. No, you do not. It is free to exchange. We'll pay to return it, and we'll pay to have the new one shipped out to you. So I just wanted to mention that. And I think that's especially important with shoes because you're used to going to a store and putting them on.
Yeah.
But here's something else that's different. We send you a brand new fresh pair of shoes.
Yeah.
So it's not the shoe. I grew up in a small town, and when you went and bought shoes, everybody in town tried the same pair.
Right, they all tried on in the store.
Right.
And it's gonna, you know, have soiling on the bottom. No, that's not what you're getting. You're getting the brand new one. So I just opened this one up so you can see that contoured footbed even more. I wanted to show you the inside of, this is that Birkofloor material. On the inside, it's all felt, so super soft. And, you know, we've discussed it a couple times, but I want to bring up the fact again, when you first get this, you're going to slide in and you feel that velvety feeling of that suede sock lining, but you also feel that it's going to be a little bit firmer. This isn't a cushion footbed. This is a cork and latex contoured footbed. So what happens when you wear them for the first couple of days, maybe wear them just a few hours at a time so that it starts to gradually adjust to your foot. And then after a few days of wearing it for a few hours at a time, by the end of the week, you'll be able to wear them all day, 8 hours, whatever, walking around, you know, whatever destination, because at that point, it will have started to really contour to your foot and really mold and support your foot in all the areas that it needs.
The item number is 889098. It is an hour of Birkenstocks, all free shipping and handling, 5 flex pay, which is the most we ever do. And by the way, if you have an HSN card, you get an extra flex pay. So these are $19.17 on flex pay. I have a HSN card for forever. I always take advantage of that extra flex pay. And if you don't have an HSN card, we are doing a promotion where you get a coupon, $15 off your order, and you could take it off any of the Birkenstocks that you order. Go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search. There's an 800 number, 1-800-695-1418. You can get your card. There's no annual fee. No annual fee. But this is, like, if you already have a card like I do, on an item that's, you know, $115, some things we have here are $20. So I like spreading that out, and there's no interest, there's no fee, and you get shipped right away. So if you put down $23 on the credit card you already have, we're gonna send you this really cool limited edition pecan zebra. We have black zebra. The pecan is very popular, most popular.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell out first.
Pecan is always a super popular color anyways, so then as a special edition, you're gonna see it's just gonna totally
And I don't even know how many stores across the country that they could even get that.
I
don't
mean,
know
you
the
could
answer to
look.
that.
It would be like an Easter egg hunt, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So this
I
is
don't know
really
the answer
special.
to that.
I love that we really do have a very big variety of our styles here on HSN, and definitely if you go onto the website on hsn.com, you're gonna see even more. But I'm so glad we get to highlight these because you get that icon status, but then something a little special. And that is something fun when I do my travels and we play the game. My kids are like,
find the Birkenstocks.
Find the Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
But to find the most unique Birkenstocks.
That's
it's
true.
like
And you know, we'll go to the runway. Donna just came out wearing the pecan and this like cute, I know that's I want to say that's a G by Juliana outfit actually that Donna's wearing.
Yes.
I think it is. Donna, do you know? I think so too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Donnie's like, yeah, it is. Donnie knows what's happening. And then you know that little black summer dress that Donnie has on, in the little and the black with the zebra. I feel like it zhuzhes up having the zebra.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're wearing like the black leggings and a black T-shirt or you know black jeans and it just really zhuzhes it up with the kind of that zebra. It's the texturing and the light kind of catches it. It's really cool.
Yeah, it does. It really creates an additional elevation to it. It really is a great outfit completer and something extra special. To me, I love a good conversation starter. So it's like if you find other Birkenstock enthusiasts or even someone who's like, oh, wow, I've never seen a Birkenstock quite like that. It's always like a nice little standout.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And, you know, even if you've never bought one and you're thinking, I'm getting my first one, I want the Arizona, why not jump into the pool of being the cool one, the one with the different one, for sure.
But just don't actually jump in the pool with them.
Yeah, don't.
Unless it's the EVAs.
Excellent point. That was a metaphor, but yeah, don't actually jump in the pool with these. All right, 889098. Now we've got 3 more styles in the hour. 4 more? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay, we're gonna head over there. I have 3 more cards, so this is gonna be fun. This is the graceful slide that we have right here, the Catalina Graceful Slide Sandal. Available in all of these 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Starting out with this is a, let me see. That's antique lace, I know that. That's faded purple, I know that. This is licorice, I know that. So this must be taupe. Do you think that's taupe?
I think that's our graceful taupe, maybe?
It's taupe, but you know, I know this color's been called other things. But in this particular one, It's called taupe.
Sometimes they do.
Because sometimes it's called something else, but see how it's metallic? This is not, this is, that's the antique lace on the
Yes.
other side. I'm positive about that.
Yes.
So, oh, there it is, taupe. It's labeled. I don't even know why I acted like it's such a guessing game. Chase, our crew here, just labeled it for me, yet I still want to play the game. All right. It's like a game show to me anyway. All right, it is taupe because it was
Name that
labeled.
shoe.
Black, faded purple, and then antique lace. I just wanted to be fancy. This one is a customer pick on hsn.com. And this one is, you know, it's kind of like, the very first one, was that called the Madrid? This isn't like this is a little different than the Madrid.
It's a little bit thicker of a strap. Then
Yeah.
you also have this additional notch here. So I like to think of this as more of an architecturally inspired, very modern, to me, very European, so very chic. It looks really great. It's easy to dress up, but obviously wear it how you like, dressed up or dressed down. I also wanted to point out a little fact about Birkenstocks. I was going to make another illustration about, oh, you know, my favorite thing besides wearing my Birkenstocks around Italy was drinking wine. And wine and Birkenstocks actually have something in common.
Oh, is it the cork?
It's the cork. Yeah, it is.
I think everything's a
Bingo.
game show.
You win, you win. So,
Ding, ding, ding.
so when we make our shoes, we get our cork from wine corks. And the process of harvesting cork is really interesting.
Talk about sustainable.
Yeah,
and renewable. I
exactly.
love that.
So you get it from the tree. You do not have to cut the tree down to get the cork. It takes, I think, about 7 to 10 years to be able to harvest it. Once they harvest it, it first goes to the corks for wine, and then we take it as a an upcycling type of event. We grind it down, and that goes into the cork in our shoes. So I always love that little fact. It's I've always loved wine, so I'm always like, oh, my Birkenstock's my wine.
All right, you may notice one of the colors walked off by itself. It is the faded purple. I know there was only 10 left and maybe one size. So you could go to hsn.com and look for the faded purple, which has disappeared from our table because it's almost completely sold out. We do have the taupe, we do have the black, and we do have the antique lace in all the sizes. $89.95. So that is a great price for an original Birkenstock footbed made in Germany.
Yeah.
$17.99, free shipping and handling.
Customer pick.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, prices for bringing things in from Europe, it's like a roller coaster right now. You know, like I don't even know, like every day it's a different story. But we know what the price is for these. And these were, you know, all this was done 6 months ago.
Right.
So it's yesterday's prices.
That's the thing. I'm one of those, I'm definitely a shop while you can get it kind of girl. When I see a great price, I jump on it and I stock up.
Yeah, all those are great ideas. All those are great ideas. All right, and a customer pick, 091117. All right, here's a really cool style. We haven't had, I don't think I've ever done braided. I've done the Giza, but not braided. This is a braided leather thong. And we've got 3 colors, black, and then I've got lavender and then green olive. That doesn't seem like what's in front of me.
Lavender.
So I will say black, this is cognac,
Yes.
and then green olive.
Yes.
I have different things too, Brandon. Brandon and I both have different things, but I'm going to read the little labels that the nice people named Chase did for me.
Yes.
So black, cognac, and green olive are the 3 colors. And the green olive, I don't think there's anything else green olive in the show, or I've seen it, that is so cool. And by the way, when you put it on, this is actually adjustable.
Yes.
So you adjust it one time, and then you just slide them in.
This is probably my favorite Giza that we've ever made. I love the braided. It looks so high quality, by the way. All of our stuff always looks high quality, but you know, sometimes when you see shoes that are braided, they can seem frayed or not finished. Not with Birkenstock. Everything is polished and completed and looks gorgeous. I also love that it already looks like it has character to it, right? It kind of, the color kind of is, I don't know, it seems to morph. It's just like organic. It's just a beautiful, beautiful color. So the thing that's really special about the Giza is that this is a toe post design. It's a thong styling. So the toe post is actually tapered so that it goes in between your toes a lot easier. A lot of times when you see a thong, it's going to have a cylindrical toe post, and that is really uncomfortable between a lot of people's toes. I don't know about you, my feet are really sensitive. The older I get, the more sensitive I am about all the things.
About all the things.
Any kind of texture, like if it's
You know
uncomfortable,
what?
it will rip it
the
off
older
my
you
body.
get, the tag. You can't even take tags in clothing anymore.
Yeah,
that's like a thing.
Ain't nobody
It's a
got
real
time
thing.
for that. We do not have time to be uncomfortable. We want to be comfortable. We have
Nope,
lived enough
ain't
of our
nobody
life
got time for
uncomfortable.
that.
We don't got time. No. So that's one thing that I just absolutely love is that toe post feels actually really nice in between your toes. Just incredible quality here. You have all that real leather. The Giza, I believe we're celebrating over 40 years with the Giza. It's another icon for us.
Yeah, the cognac, I do want to do a close-up of the cognac because of the leather. It almost looks like that vintage motorcycle jacket that you get, you know, like it's kind of...
Or like that great
let me
boot.
kind of show that. Yeah, this leather, see how it's almost like distressed? It's very, very cool.
It has character already.
It has character already, yeah. I love that. So there, I just wanted to show you that one. It's very, very cool.
Yep.
All right, the item number is 079393. We're gonna scooch over. You know, this table system has been working out really well. Was that your idea, Brandon? That's my producer. It was a very good idea because this was a jam-packed hour of different styles and the way they did this. All right, this is the Sydney Graceful. It's called the Sydney Graceful Burko Floor Sandal. It's $110. We're doing free shipping and 5 flex pay, so it's only $22 to get home. This is the gray taupe. So you can see that it's a great neutral, almost like that stone color. This is called Graceful Taupe. So Graceful Taupe is the little bit of a shine, and gray taupe is matte, and this is the man-made, okay? So then we have Licorice, which is always like the black with the little bit of a shine to it. And then that purple, I know the faded purple is so incredibly popular. That's the one that has been selling out first.
And that gold buckle on it just pops.
And I think you've got the antique lace.
This is called pearl white.
Pearl white, that was my next
guess. But it does look like the antique lace.
I was so close.
That taupe definitely, the graceful taupe definitely looks exactly like the taupe. So sometimes we just like to keep you guessing. We like to mix them up
but we know exactly what they are.
Yes, we do.
Because the little elves that work here.
We love our little elves, our little shoe elves.
Elderly host who can't, I mean, come on, confuse me. Okay, one is called Graceful Taupe, and this one's called Gray Taupe. If they had not labeled these, I would have taken me 45 minutes and I would have gotten it wrong. So this is Gray Taupe, and the Graceful Taupe is the one with the metallic. And then you've got the one that's pearl white.
Yes, pearl white. And
which is very similar to the antique lace color.
I mean, if you had told me, I would just say they're the same color, but yeah. They
are the same color. We're calling it something different here.
They're just testing us, that's all.
They're testing us.
This is the Sydney. I love the Sydney because it gives you that two-strap design that we know and love from the Arizona, but it's a little bit more feminine. It's a little bit more
thinner.
Narrow.
It's almost like an hourglass figure, the way it kind of comes in and goes out.
Yes, exactly. So it shows off a little bit more of the foot, and I just think it's really, really lovely, especially if you say, I want the two-strap option, but just for some people, the Arizona can seem overpowering, or if you love the Arizona and you're like, I want something similar, this is a great excuse to get something that's similar, but different.
Yeah, exactly. And we have free exchanges, so if you grab one and want a different color, a different size, that's really absolutely free. And I don't know other retailers that do that, especially with shoes. So we will pay the return shipping, we will ship out the new one for you. You can get a different size or a different color. And I think we have the biggest collection of Birkenstock in the US. I bet you HSN does.
I mean, I can't imagine who would have a bigger one. You guys have so many options.
Birkenstock.com.
Yeah.
Maybe they do.
Yes.
But we've got 5 flex pay and they don't have that.
There you go.
We've got free shipping. I don't know, I have to be honest, I don't know if they have free shipping, but I know that we're the only ones where you can put down 1/5 of the price for a Birkenstock and then we send it right out to you. And I love that. And you know, we've had a few Today specials with Birkenstocks, but never this style.
No, we have not done the Sydney yet for a Today's special. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful silhouette. You got that great easy slide on 2-strap feature. And most importantly, you have that contoured footbed. We've gone on this tour a couple times during the show, but maybe you're just tuning in and you're like, what is this contoured footbed that you speak of? I'm unfamiliar. So we have this nice deep heel cup that when you slide your foot in, it just immediately sinks into that heel cup. It feels so good. Then you have that nice arch support for all 4 arches of your foot. Where are those arches? So you have one back here, you have one on the side, this side and here, so a little bit of a rectangle is kind of what it forms. Then you have that big toe box so that your toes can stretch out, which helps with your balance and the alignment for your body. Just your toes get to do what they do best, right? They stretch out and help you balance. Then you want that raised toe bar. That's gonna create that gripping motion, which is gonna give you better circulation, and it also helps keep the shoe on your foot so you don't have any of that flip-flopping around. So when you get your shoe, go ahead and adjust those straps to your comfort level so that the shoe stays on comfortably, and then you're gonna wear it for a few hours each day for a couple of days until it starts to mold to your foot. And where that magic happens as you stand and walk and move around in them, your weight's going to distribute across that contoured footbed. The heat from your body, all those pressure points is gonna sink in. That cork and latex is gonna heat up, and then it's going to surround and mold to all the contours of your foot, creating that very custom experience.
Custom experience. And by the way, coming up at midnight, we have a brand new Today special. Valerie's the host, and it's from Nina Leonard. And it's this super cute top that I just want you to make sure you stay. It's only about 7 minutes from now, but it's really, really super cute. And I love Nina Leonard. I know you guys do. The fit is always fantastic. And you think about comfort and getting a shoe that you're going to be able to wear agelessly. I know for me, because when you get to a certain age, you feel like you really don't want to buy something that's fast fashion or that's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. You think about that. You know, there's a book called Swedish Death Cleaning. It's about like clearing out all the clutter in your life and like kind of zeroing it down to what do you really need.
Yeah.
And I feel like Birkenstocks are one of those things where even if you went through your shoe closet, you would get rid of every high heel you had, but you would never get rid of your Birkenstocks, because
That's so true.
I've done that with my shoes. I'm like, I'm never wearing this heel again.
Yes.
Like maybe 3 years ago, my New Year's resolution was to never wear uncomfortable shoes again.
Yeah.
And that's why I went from 0 to 3 pairs of Birkenstocks. But I know I'm going to be wearing them forever.
Yeah.
And those exact shoes, I know that these will last decades.
Yes.
I mean, where can you say that about a shoe? They'll be in style in a decade.
I don't know any shoes that last as long as Birkenstocks do, day after day, getting worn as much as they do. And I talked about this earlier today with Tamara, but I was saying, you know, for the health and wellness of your feet, the earlier you can start, the better. 100%. I love that my kids wear them, but it's kind of like
I wish I had started earlier.
Right? Like you start wearing sunscreen when you're younger and it pays off later in life. You start wearing your Birkenstocks earlier, it's gonna pay off, but it's never too late to start wearing.
My daughter, when she was like in junior high, had plantar fasciitis from wearing shoes with no support. So it's kind of any age. If you don't wear, and we started having her, it really made me think, oh my gosh, she's so young, and she's also teeny tiny. She's a little teeny tiny thing, you know? She's like, you know, 5'3" and like 100 pounds. So it's really any age, you need to have the health of your foot. Now, what do we do in the summer? We're near the water. We're going to the beach. We're going to the lake. We're going to the pool. This is the EVA Giza thong sandal, lightweight, and I've got great colors for you. That is the coral peach. Really fun color. I also have it in white. I think we're calling it white. And this is called fondant pink.
Light rose.
Light rose. I'm kidding.
It looks like a fondant pink.
Fondant pink, light rose. I didn't even write that on my card. I did not. There, okay, light rose, love it. And this is black. So customer pick with 344 reviews. That's how much our customer loves this. Oh yeah, light rose is one of the colors. It's down here. I wonder what fondant pink was. Was that a shoe? Oh, that's out.
We're out.
That's gone. Oh, that's it. That's way pinker, but we're sold out of it. We've sold out of it, but it did exist.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
It did.
It did. You guys have all purchased it.
Yes.
It was just like a darker pink.
No surprise this is a customer pick because, again, it's one of our icons, the Giza, celebrating over 40 years. Again, this is that toe post design. I say again because we featured this earlier in the hour in the classic Birkenstock style. Now you're seeing it in the EVA. So I
apologize. I forgot to mention one of the colors.
Oh.
Metallic anthracite. I don't know how like shiny metallic it is, but this is like that, kind of like a gunmetal.
Yeah.
So here's the black. And then here's the metallic anthracite. It's almost like a little bit of kind of like gunmetal color.
Yeah, a little bit of a sheen.
I apologize.
To it.
Go ahead. I forgot one of the colors.
Yeah. By all means. So the Giza has that tapered toe post that we love that fits so easily between your toes. I love also because the EVA is like a moldable foam, so it moves even more, gives you a little bit more cushion to it. And then again, you have that contoured footbed, so you have that deep heel cup, that arch support, that nice wide toe box, and that raised toe bar, everything that you love. What's so cool about these? It's just one big piece of EVA. That is so cool, right? There's no extra pieces. It's not molded together. It's all one piece. And then you do have the buckles that do work, so you still get to customize this to your foot, all that same quality that you know and love. It won't mold to your foot, but it's still giving you that great support, and it's waterproof.
Waterproof, and again, this one, when it flies over the boat, it floats.
Yes.
So you could just scoop
Just
it up in the net.
go back and get it.
Yeah,
that has happened to me.
That's happened to everybody. So I just wanted to add that as another feature. And you can see that there is a little buckle. It's a genuine, you know, you can adjust that buckle, but you do that one time, and then you just slide in and you go. And Donna's wearing it with like a cute little outfit. I love that like spring, summer yellow color with a little white tee, and then her white EVA. And by the way, these, you can't get dirty. They're EVA. You can clean it with like a little soap and water and even like a little scrubby, you know,
Yeah.
because it's EVA.
I was telling Tamara earlier today, I said, you know, I'll take and put these in the washing machine.
Oh, what, really?
Yeah, just stick them in a lingerie
you
bag or
talk
whatever.
to Tamara a lot. I feel like you did you
Don't worry,
the whole show.
you're still my
Me and
bestie,
Tamara.
Helen.
Me and Tamara. I'm like, I'm right here.
But yeah, I just stick them in the washing machine.
Bye, Donna. Thank you. All right, that's our show. We have 20 seconds left.
Oh
you
my
can talk
goodness.
about Tamara for another 20 seconds.
Helen's jealous.
I'm a little jealous.
Oh, you should wear green.
What do you want again?
I will be back Monday with
Monday.
Comfort Code.
All right, well, coming up next, a brand new Today special from Nina Leonard. Very exciting fashions. Valerie's your host. She looks adorable. Wait till you see this cute top. Stay tuned.
I'm Kate Vandell. I'm the president of Nina Leonard. Nina Leonard is a fashion brand that's made by women for real women. It's really about an attitude of wanting to look great, feel great, have a wardrobe that's easy to build, easy to mix and match, easy to care for. The Nina Leonard woman is really a woman who loves fashion, but she wants classic with a twist. And she wants the garments to make her just feel absolutely beautiful. It's all about fashion that makes women feel great about themselves. Nina Leonard is fashion that fits and flatters.
Hi everyone, welcome into another new day here at HSN. My name is Valerie Stubb. How excited are we to get to shop together for the next 2 hours? I'm so thrilled because this is all about